Snow hits the window tonight, and suddenly the whole world feels quiet. Your shadow slips across my memory, like frost that never melts away. I tried to hold your heartbeat in my hands, but winter always steals what I can't defend. You fade like lights behind December clouds, a soft goodbye you never say out loud. Your jacket's hanging by the hallway door, still smells like you, but you're not here anymore. And every time the sky begins to turn white, you walk away into the coldest night. And I feel it rise in that familiar fear when winter whispers in your ear. You start drifting like a lonely fall, and I already know you won't stay at all. You go when snow falls, you leave when nights freeze. Every step you take away drops me down to my knees. You go when snow falls, like it's something you believe, and I keep breaking softly every time you leave. The streets are glowing silver in the dark, but all I see are echoes of your spark. Your footprints fade across the frozen ground, like promises you made but never found. I trace your name into the icy glass. It melts away the moment seconds pass. I wanted love to stay for just 1 year, but winter takes you, always disappears. And I feel it rise in that familiar fear when the cold gets close and pulls you near. Your voice turns quiet like an empty call, and the truth hits hard, you were never mine at all. You go when snow falls, you leave when nights freeze. Every step you take away drops me down to my knees. You go when snow falls, like it's written in the breeze, and I keep breaking softly every time you leave. If I could warm the winter sky for you, maybe you would stay, maybe love could pull through. But seasons change and hearts can fracture slow, and mine cracks open every time you go. Spring could just arrive a month too soon. Maybe you'd return beneath the April moon, but snow keeps calling your name like a friend, and I lose you to the cold again and again. You go when snow falls, you leave when hearts ache. Every time the world turns white, mine begins to break. You go when snow falls, and it cuts me like the wind, but even as you're walking, I still let you in. Snow keeps falling slowly, covering all the pieces you left. Every winter tells the same old truth. You go when snow falls. touch used to warm me like sunlight in June, but now it fades quicker than a winter moon. I hold my hands out to the quiet night, trying to feel you, but you're already gone. You used to trace the freckles on my skin, saying love like ours would never thin, but promises break like frozen glass, sharp reminders of the things we lost so fast. I wear your hoodie like a second soul, trying to fill the spaces winter stole, but everything feels colder than before, a silent echo behind a closing door. And I'm sinking deeper in the dark, searching for the last glow of your spark, but every memory burns and falls apart, leaving me with cold hands, empty heart, trying to hold what winter tore apart. You slipped away like a faded art, and I'm left counting every missing part. Cold hands, empty heart, nothing warm where you used to start. You were my fire, my guiding star. Now I'm just standing where the shadows are. The mirror shows a girl I barely know, as I learned too young how to let go. I whisper your name into the frozen air, hoping somehow you still feel me there. The TV hums a lonely quiet song, reminding me our nights can feel so long. I wrap myself in blankets just to hide from all the places you slept beside, and I'm falling harder than before, bruising on a love I can't restore. But even as the pain tears me apart, I still have these cold hands, empty heart, trying to hold what winter tore apart. You slipped away like a fading art, and I'm left counting every missing part. Cold hands, empty heart, nothing warm where you used to start. You were my fire, my guiding star. Now I'm just standing where the shadows are. If love can melt the ice you built, I thaw the walls around your guilt. But seasons change and truth comes clear. Some people love then disappear. I reach for you through falling snow, but empty air is all I know. If warmth returns, it won't be you, and my heart breaks because it's true. Cold hands, empty heart, trying to hold what winter tore apart. You slipped away like a fading art, leaving shadows carved into my heart. Cold hands, empty heart, you were my light in the deepest dark, but you walked out when the cold hit hard, and now I'm standing here with nothing but cold hands, empty heart. Winter slowly settles in, and I breathe out the ghost of what we were. But even with frozen fingertips, I still reach for you. The wind is whispering something cold, something soft, something I already know. Tonight the sky feels heavier than pain, like winter came to take your name. I Watch the colors fade from every street, the way your heartbeat used to rush to me. My trembling hands on trembling nights before the snow replaced the lights. Your laughter once warmed every room, now every corner echoes with your gloom. I swear I saw your shadow in the rain before winter came and took your name. And I tried to hold on tight to keep you from the frostbite fear of night, but love can slip just like a flame when winter comes to take your name. Winter took your name, carried it away like a ghost in the wind, left me standing in the quiet, trying to remember where we've been. Winter took your name and whispered it where I can't reach again. Now every snowfall feels the same, cold and calling out your name. Your voice still echoes in the fragile air, like a memory too broken to repair. I chase the syllables across the frost, searching for the pieces that were lost. Your letters curl in the drawer unread, words we never said, love we never fed. I touch the ink, but it doesn't feel the same. After winter came and stole your name, I'm still holding on somehow, but the snow keeps falling faster now, and every flake feels like a claim, a mark of winter on your name. Winter took your name, carried it away like a ghost in the wind, left me standing in the quiet, trying to remember where we've been. Winter took your name and whispered it where I can't reach again. Now every snowfall feels the same, cold and calling out your name. If I could warm the sky with one last plea, I'd melt the frost that stole you away from me. But even love can't fight the endless cold, and winter's grip is something fierce and old. Your name drifts further every night, a fading spark losing its light. I call for you, but nothing came, not even an echo of your name. Winter took your name, let it fly into the endless gray, left me here with frozen memories, trying to make the silence go away. Winter took your name and nothing ever feels the same. Now I walk through ice and blame, calling out a missing name. And when the final snowfall fades, I'll still be standing in your shade, remembering the night it changed, the night winter took your name. Your voice still lingers in the cold, like breath turns to silver smoke. I walk the path where we once stood, the frost remembering more than I could. Your footsteps fade beneath the snow, but I still hear them in my bones. Every winter brings you back, only to take you when the night turns black. Your touch was warm like quiet rain, soft enough to numb the pain. But seasons pull you like a cost, and I lose you, breath lost in the frost. I reach for warmth that doesn't stay, for love that melts and drifts away. You fade like dawn, we always lost, leaving breath lost in the frost. Breath lost in the frost. I still feel you when the cold comes in. Your memory paints the air around me, soft like snow, sharp like wind. Breath lost in the frost, a whisper I can't hold across. Every time the winter calls your name, I lose you to the frost again. Your laughter once lit up the night, now it's just echoes swallowed by white. I walk the streets where we would meet, but now they crumble under quiet feet. Your shadow flickers in the ice, a silhouette that's never twice. I try to warm what's already lost, my heart colder than the frost. I reach for warmth that used to stay, but winter steals the light away. Your name drifts off like snow that's tossed, leaving breath lost in the frost. Breath lost in the frost. I still feel you when the cold comes in. Your memory paints the air around me, soft like snow, sharp like a wind. Breath lost in the frost, a whisper I can't hold across. Every time the winter calls your name, I lose you to the frost again. If hearts could spark in frozen hands, I'd try again to understand why winter always takes you first, why loving you always ends in hurt. If time could thaw these walls of ice, I'd give the world for one more night. But seasons turn and lines get crossed, and we fade like breath in frost. Breath lost in the frost, like secrets carried by the snow. You disappear into the quiet, and I'm left with what I'll never know. Breath lost in the frost, a memory I can't exhaust. Every winter steals you piece by piece, and the pain will never cease. The wind grows still across the night, holding every trace of your soft light. But you're already gone, already lost. Just breath lost in the frost. The moon is hanging low again, pouring silver on the city, quiet skin. I sit alone beside the window's light, watching memories fall like snow tonight. Your hoodie still rests on the chair, holding the shape of the nights you were there. I swear I hear your footsteps on the floor, but it's just the wind sneaking under the door. The clock keeps talking in the dark, counting heartbeats falling apart. And every shadow in this room is trying to join me in this midnight window crying. I touch the glass where you once leaned, cold against the warmth you used to mean. And everything I try denying comes back in midnight window crying. Midnight window crying, searching for the parts of you I'm still denying. My heart keeps rewriting every word you left unsaid. Midnight window crying, watching winter take the world in silence, while every tear reminds me you're never coming back again. Your laughter floats like ghosts through the hall, soft enough to make me fall. I trace the outline where your head once stayed, but the warmth you left is slowly frayed. Outside the snow drifts quiet and slow, covering the streets where we used to go. And every corner feels like a goodbye sighing, wrapping me in midnight window crying. I touch the glass where you once leaned, trying to wake up from this dream, but winter keeps intensifying. All this midnight window crying, midnight window crying, searching for the parts of you I'm still denying. My heart keeps rewriting every word you left unsaid. Midnight window crying, watching winter take the world in silence, while every tear reminds me you're never coming back again. If I could call you back through the falling snow, would you hear the ache and the things I never show? The truth is hiding in the dark undone. I still wait for footsteps that will never come. Every breath I take fogs up the pain, a mirror reflecting every pain. Your name is stuck inside me, echoing and dying, while I sit with midnight window crying. Midnight window crying, frozen memories slowly multiplying. My heart keeps testifying to the love that couldn't stay. Midnight window crying, and even though the world keeps quiet, a part of me is dying every time I watch you fade away. The moon turns pale as morning nears, but it can't erase these winter tears. Another night of trying, sighing, another night of midnight window crying. The night falls softer than before, but loneliness knocks louder at the door. I walk the room in quiet loops, searching for the place where your shadow sleeps. Your jacket still leans on the chair, holding the shape of the last time you were there. Your coffee cup rests on the sill, half a memory, half a moment standing still. I trace the dust where your fingers stayed, like even the air remembers how you played. With every silence between our breaths, the little things I miss the most since you left. I wander through these empty nights, heart dimmed down like broken lights, trying to find the part of me still lying where your shadow used flame, a fading spark. It circles round my tired mind, a melody the world won't let me rewind. Your blanket still holds your warmth in threads, a fading trace of everything we said. But every time the moonlight sweeps, it lands right where your shadow sleeps. I wander through these hollow nights, missing you beneath the lights. The cold creeps in so quietly, curling round where your shadow used to be. Grows thinner every year. If winter winds could bring you home, I'd meet you halfway through the unknown. But all that's left is cold that creeps through the room where your shadow sleeps. Where your shadow sleeps, I breathe slow and barely speak. Every dream falls through like snow, soft and weak. Where your shadow sleeps, I'm the only one who weeps, trying to hold what the night won't keep. In the place where your shadow sleeps. Morning comes with gentle light, but nothing feels remotely right. The warmth is gone the moment it peeks into the place where your shadow sleeps. There's a pile of letters in a midnight drawer, all the words I wrote but never sent before. Your name still trembles on every page, frozen in ink, stuck in another age. I started writing when the nights fell long, when silence played your favorite song. Each letter held a breath I couldn't speak. Every fear, every ache, every tear-soaked week. Your jacket hangs where you left it last, still echoing the warmth of our past. But every time I reach for the pen again, winter settled heavy on what might have been. These words were meant to bring you home, but they froze the moment I felt alone. Now they sit in shadows, cold and bent. Frozen letters I never sent, frozen letters I never sent. All the love I kept but never meant to bury under winter's argument. Every line breaks like the cold wind sent. Frozen letters I never sent. All the things I wish I'd said before our sunlight disappeared and left these pages every doubt that tried to pull me apart. How you stitched your warmth into my heart. But life turned brittle like December glass, and every promise shattered fast. So I folded up the words to keep them safe, even though they still ache in their frozen place. I still read them when the cold sets in, to feel your ghost beneath my skin. But even memories feel different in frozen letters I never sent. Frozen letters I never sent. Frozen letters I never sent. All the love I kept but never meant to bury under winter's argument. Every line breaks like the cold wind sent. Frozen letters I never sent. All the things I wish I'd said before our sunlight disappeared and left these pages unread. If I could melt the fear I felt that night, I'd send them all with every truth I write. But courage slips away like breath in frost, and love grows quiet when it's lost. Sometimes the hardest part to face is knowing the words still hold your trace. But even if my heart still bends, they stay unsent until the end. Frozen letters I never sent, my soul engraved in every intent. I kept them close, but now I relent. Let winter keep what I couldn't prevent. Frozen letters I never sent, your shadow still lives in every line. But I'll breathe out the past tonight and let the snow take what was mine. The drawer closes softly in the dark, but the cold still clings to every mark. A quiet love in frozen letters I never sent. I still remember how you looked that night, snow collecting softly in your hair like borrowed light. You turned to leave without a sound or care, and I knew it was the last snow on your hair. You stood beneath the broken street lamp glow, a fading warmth inside a world of snow. Your eyes were winter, quiet, pale, a truth too heavy for a heart so frail. You whispered something I could barely hear, a fragile tremble wrapped in frozen fear. The wind blew through the spaces we once shared and brushed the last snow through your hair. I reached for you but touched the air, love slipping like the snow you wear. And I felt the ending everywhere in the last snow on your hair. The last snow on your hair, falling like a silent final prayer. I watched you fade into the cold night air, knowing things would never be what they were. The last snow on your hair, a memory I still carry everywhere, a goodbye dressed in winter's quiet stare. The last snow on your hair. I walk the streets we on your hair, the last snow on your hair, falling like a silent final prayer. I watched you fade into the cold night air, knowing things would never be what they were. The last snow on your hair, a memory I still carry everywhere, a goodbye dressed in winter's quiet stare. The last snow on your hair. If time could freeze that fragile moment still, I'd stand beside you on that lonely hill and catch the snow before it touched your skin, so you'd never leave the way you did back then. But seasons move and hearts get torn, and winter takes what can't be reborn. All I have is the way you stood there, with the last snow tangled in your hair. The last snow on your hair, drifting down like something rare, a picture painted in the midnight air, a final heartbeat we couldn't repair. The last snow on your hair, I close my eyes and you're still there. Even now the cold can't compare to the last snow on your hair. I whisper your name into the frozen night, hoping the snow might bring you back to sight. But love like ours was never built to wear more than the last snow on your hair. When the door closed behind you, the world didn't shatter. It just went quiet, too quiet, a silence colder than the snow outside. Your footsteps faded down the frozen street, a lonely rhythm I still hear repeat. The air felt heavier without your breath, a quiet winter speaking of your absence. The curtain shifted like a sigh, as if the room itself asked why, and all the warmth we ever knew collapsed into the silence that followed you. I stood there wishing you'd come back, but every second stretched to black. Your shadow vanished from the view, leaving only silence that followed you. The silence that followed you filled the walls with something true, a hollow echo breaking through, a reminder I can't undo. The silence that followed you wrapped the night in shades of blue. No storm, no cry, no warning cue, just the silence that followed you. The clock kept ticking like a wound, every second deeper, every heartbeat doomed. I lit a candle just to feel some flame, but even fire felt cold saying your name. Your picture on the table leaned like it knew the end, like it had seen the moment when you withdrew and left me with the silence that followed you. I replayed every look you gave, trying to find what I failed to say. But love can break without a cue, and all that's left is silence after you. The silence that followed you filled the walls with something true, a hollow echo breaking through, a reminder I can't undo. The silence that followed a ghost that lingers in the hue of everything we knew. The silence that followed you is all I'm left to listen to, a frozen song that feels so true. The silence that followed you, and even when the snow turns new, the world is quieter than it ever knew, because every breath I take feels blue. In the silence that followed you. First snow hits the window tonight, and suddenly the whole world feels quiet. Your shadow slips across my memory, like frost that never melts away. I tried to hold your heartbeat in my hands, but winter always steals what I can't defend. You fade like lights behind December clouds, a soft goodbye you never say out loud. Your jacket's hanging by the hallway door, still smells like you, but you're not here anymore. And every time the sky begins to turn white, you walk away into the coldest night. And I feel it rising, that familiar fear, when winter whispers in your ear. You start drifting like a lonely fall, and I already know you won't stay at all. You go when snow falls, you leave when nights freeze. Every step you take away drops me down to my knees. You go when snow falls, like it's something you believe, and I keep breaking softly every time you leave. The streets are glowing silver in the dark, but all I see are echoes of your spark. Your footprints fade across the frozen ground, like promises you made but never found. I trace your name into the icy glass, it melts away the moment seconds pass. I wanted love to stay for just 1 year, but winter takes you, always disappears. And I feel it rising, that familiar fear, when the cold gets closer and pulls you near. Your voice turns quiet like an empty call, and the truth hits hard, you were never mine at all. You go when snow falls, you leave when nights freeze. Every step you take away drops me down to my knees. You go when snow falls, like it's written in the breeze, and I keep breaking softly every time you leave. If I could warm the winter sky for you, maybe you would stay, maybe love could pull through. But seasons change and hearts can fracture slow, and mine cracks open every time you go. If spring could to the cold again and again. You go when snow falls, you leave when hearts ache. Every time the world turns white, mine begins to break. You go when snow falls, and it cuts me like the wind. But even as you're walking, I still let you in. Snow keeps falling slowly, covering all the pieces you left. Every winter tells the same old truths. You go when snow falls. You go when snow falls. Your touch used to warm me like sunlight in June, but now it fades quicker than a winter moon. I hold my hands out to the quiet night, trying to feel you, but you're already gone. You used to trace the freckles on my skin, saying love like ours would never thin. But promises break like frozen glass, sharp reminders of the things we lost so fast. I wear your hoodie like a second soul, trying to fill the spaces winter stole. But everything feels colder than before, a silent echo behind a closing door. And I'm sinking deeper in the dark, searching for the last glow of your spark. But every memory burns and falls apart, leaving me with cold hands, empty heart, trying to hold what winter tore apart. You slipped away like a fading art, and I'm left counting every missing part. Cold hands, empty heart, nothing warm where you used to start. You were my fire, my guiding star. Now I'm just standing where the shadows are. The mirror shows a girl I barely know, eyes that learned too young how to let go. I whisper your name into the frozen air, hoping somehow you still feel me there. The TV hums a lonely quiet song, reminding me how nights can feel so long. I wrap myself in blankets just to hide from all the places you slept beside. And I'm falling harder than before, bruising on a love I can't restore. But even as the pain tears me apart, I still have these cold hands, empty heart, trying to hold what winter tore apart. You slipped away like a fading art, and I'm left counting every missing part. Cold hands, empty heart, nothing warm where you used to start. You were my fire, my guiding star. Now I'm just standing where the shadows are. If love could melt the ice you build, I thaw the walls around your guild. But seasons change and truth comes clear. Some people love then disappear. I reach for you through falling snow, but empty air is all I know. If warmth returns, it won't be you, and my heart breaks because it's true. Cold hands, empty heart, trying to hold what winter tore apart. You slipped away like a fading art, leaving shadows carved into my heart. Cold hands, empty heart, you were my light in the deepest dark. But you walked out when the cold hit hard, and now I'm standing here with nothing but settles in, and I breathe out the ghost of what we were. But even with frozen fingertips, I still reach for you. The wind is whispering something cold, something soft, something I already know. Tonight the sky feels heavier than pain, like winter came to take your name. I watch the colors fade from every street, the way your heartbeat used to rush to meet my trembling hands on trembling nights before the snow replaced the lights. Your laughter once warmed every room, now every corner echoes with your gloom. I swear I saw your shadow in the rain before winter came and took your name. And I tried to hold on tight to keep you from the frostbite, fear of night, but love can slip just like a flame when winter comes to take your name. Winter took your name, carried it away like a ghost in the wind, left me standing in the quiet, trying to remember where we've been. Whoa, winter took your name and whispered it where I can't reach again. Now every snowfall feels the same, cold and calling out your name. Your voice still echoes in the fragile air, like a memory too broken to repair. I chase the syllables across the frost, searching for the pieces that were lost. Your letters curl in the drawer, unread words we never said, love we never fed. I touch the ink, but it doesn't feel the same after snowfall fades, I'll still be standing in your shade, remembering the night it changed, the night winter took your name. Your voice still lingers in the cold, like breath that turns to silver smoke. I walk the path where we once stood, the frost remembering more than I could. Your footsteps fade beneath the snow, but I still hear them in my bones. Every winter brings you back, only to take you when the night turns black. Your touch was warm like quiet rain, soft enough to numb the pain, but seasons pull you like a cost, and I lose you, breath lost in the frost. I reach for warmth that doesn't stay, for love that melts and drifts away. You fade like dawn we always lost, leaving breath lost in the frost, breath lost in the frost. I still feel you when the cold comes in. Your memory paints the air around me, soft like snow, sharp like wind. Breath lost in the frost, a whisper I can't hold across. Every time the winter calls your name, I lose you to the frost again. Your laughter once lit up the night, now it's just echoes swallowed by white. I walk the streets where we would meet, but now they crumble under quiet feet. Your shadow flickers in the ice, a silhouette that's never twice. I try to warm what's already lost, my heart colder than the frost. I reach for warmth that used to stay, but winter steals the light away. Your name drifts off like snow that's tossed, leaving breath lost in the frost, breath lost in the frost. I still feel you when the cold comes in. Your memory paints the air around me, soft like snow, sharp like wind. Breath lost in the frost, a whisper I can't hold across. Every time the winter calls your name, I lose you to the frost again. If hearts could spark in frozen hands, I try again to understand why winter always takes you first, why loving you always ends in hurt. If time could thaw these walls of ice, I'd give the world for one more night. But seasons turn and lines get crossed, and we fade like breath and frost, breath lost in the frost, like secrets carried by the snow. You disappear into the quiet, and I'm left with what I'll never know. Breath lost in the frost, a memory I can't exhaust. Every winter steals you piece by piece, and the pain will never cease. The wind grows still across the night, holding every trace of your soft light, but you're already gone, already lost. Just breathe, lost in the frost. silver on the city's quiet skin. I sit alone beside the window's light, watching memories fall like snow tonight. Your hoodie still rests on the chair, holding the shape of the nights you were there. I swear I hear your footsteps on the floor, but it's just the wind sneaking under the door. The clock keeps talking in the dark, counting heartbeats falling apart. And every shadow in this room is trying to join me in this midnight window crying. I touch the glass where you once leaned, cold against the warmth you used to mean. And everything I tried denying comes back in midnight window crying, searching for the parts of you I'm still denying. My heart keeps rewriting every word you left unsaid. Midnight window crying, watching winter take the world in silence, while every tear reminds me you're never coming back again. Your laughter floats like ghosts through the hall, soft enough to make me fall. I trace the outline where your hand once stayed, but the warmth you left is slowly frayed. Outside the snow drifts quiet and slow, covering the streets where we used to go. And every corner feels like a goodbye sighing, wrapping me in midnight window crying. I touch the glass where you once leaned, trying to wake up from this dream, but winter keeps intensifying all this. Midnight window crying, midnight window crying, searching for the parts of you I'm still denying. My heart keeps rewriting and every word you left unsaid. Midnight window crying, watching winter take the world in silence, while every tear reminds me you're never coming back again. If I could call you back through the falling snow, would you hear the ache in the things I never show? The truth is hiding in the dark, undone. I still wait for footsteps that will never come. Every breath I take fogs up the pain, a mirror reflecting every pain. Your name is stuck inside me, echoing and dying, while I sit with midnight window crying. Midnight window crying, frozen memories slowly multiplying. My heart keeps testifying to the love that couldn't stay. Midnight window crying, and even though the world keeps quiet, a part of me is dying every time I watch you fade away. The moon turns pale as morning nears, but it can't erase these winter tears. Another night of trying, sighing, another night of midnight window crying. loneliness knocks louder at the door. I walk the room in quiet loops, searching for the place where your shadow sleeps. Your jacket still leans on the chair, holding the shape of the last time you were there. Your coffee cup rests on the sill, half a memory, half a moment standing still. I trace the dust where your fingers stay, like even the air remembers how you played. With every silence between our breaths, the little things I miss the most since you left. I wander through these empty nights, heart dimmed down like broken lights, trying to find the part of me that's lying where your shadow used to be. Where your shadow sleeps, I keep falling in too deep. Every heartbeat repeats the places you used to keep. Where your shadow sleeps, I'm losing ground beneath my feet. I'm chasing ghosts I cannot reach, in the place where your shadow sleeps. Your laughter flickers in the dark, a fragile flame, a fading spark. It circles round my tired mind, a melody the world won't let me rewind. Your blanket still holds your warmth in threads, a fading trace of everything we said. But every time the moonlight sweeps, it lands right where your shadow sleeps. I wander through these hollow nights, missing you beneath the lights. The cold creeps in so quietly, curling around where your shadow used to be. Where your shadow sleeps, I keep falling in too deep. Every heartbeat repeats the places you used to keep. Where your shadow sleeps, I'm losing ground beneath my feet. I'm chasing ghosts I cannot reach, in the place where your shadow sleeps. Love could lift a memory from the floor, I'd hold it tight the way I did before. But shadows fade when truth gets near, and yours grows thinner every year. If winter winds could bring you home, I'd meet you halfway through the unknown. But all that's left is cold that creeps through the room where your shadow sleeps. Where your shadow sleeps, I breathe slow and barely speak. Every dream I try to keep falls through like snow, soft and weak. Where your shadow sleeps, I'm the only one who weeps, trying to hold what the night won't keep, in the place where your shadow sleeps. Morning comes with gentle light, but nothing feels remotely right. The warmth is gone the moment it peeks into the place where your shadow sleeps. There's a pile of letters in a midnight drawer, all the words I wrote but never sent before. Your name still trembles on every page, frozen in ink, stuck in another age. I started writing when the nights fell long, when silence played your favorite song. Each letter held a breath I couldn't speak, every fear, every ache, every tear soaked weak. Your jacket hangs where you left it last, still echoing the warmth of our past. But every time I reach for the pen again, winter settled heavy on what might have been. These words were meant to bring you home, but they froze the moment I felt alone. Now they sit in shadows, cold and bent. Frozen letters I never sent, frozen letters I never sent. All the love I kept but never meant to bury under winter's argument. Every line breaks like the cold wind sent. Frozen letters I never sent. All the things I wish I'd said before sunlight disappeared and left these pages unread. I wrote about the nights you saved my breath, how your hands held me through the quiet death of every doubt that tried to pull me apart, how you stitched your warmth into my heart. But life turned brittle like December glass, and every promise shattered fast. So I folded up the words to keep them safe, even though they still ache in their frozen place. I still read them when the cold sets in, to feel your ghost beneath my skin. But even memories feel different. And frozen letters I never sent, frozen letters I never sent. All the love I kept but never meant to bury under winter's argument. Every line breaks like the cold wind sent. Frozen letters I never sent. All the things I wish I'd said before sunlight disappeared and left these pages unread. If I could melt the fear I felt that night, I'd send them all with every truth I write. But courage slips away like breath in frost, and love grows quiet when it's lost. Sometimes the hardest part to face is knowing the words still hold your trace. But even if my heart still bends, they stay unsent until the end. Frozen letters I never sent, my soul engraved in every intent. I kept them close, but now I relent. Let winter keep what I couldn't prevent. Frozen letters I never sent, your shadow still lives in every line. But I'll breathe out the past tonight, and let the snow take what was mine. The drawer closes softly in the dark, but the cold still clings to every mark. A quiet love forever bent. And frozen letters I never sent. I still remember how you looked that night, snow collecting softly in your hair like borrowed light. You turned to leave without a sound or care, and I knew it was the last snow on your hair. You stood beneath a broken street lamp glow, a fading warmth inside a world of snow. Your eyes were winter quiet pale, a truth too heavy for a heart so frail. You whispered something I could barely hear, a fragile tremble wrapped in frozen fear. The wind blew through the spaces we once shared, and brushed the last snow through your hair. I reached for you but touched the air, love slipping like the snow you wear. And I felt the ending everywhere, in the last snow on your hair, the last snow on your hair, falling like a silent final prayer. I watched you fade into into the cold night air, knowing things would never be what they were. The last snow on your hair, a memory you still carry everywhere. A goodbye dressed in winter's quiet stare. The last snow on your hair. I walk the streets we used to roam by heart, but now each corner feels a world apart. Your laughter once warmed every frozen night. Now it's a shadow searching for light. The snow still falls the way it used to do, but none of it feels the same without you. I swear the sky remembers how you cared the night it placed the last snow on your hair. You turned away without a trace, but winter carved your silhouette in place. And even now I smell the cold you wear. The last snow on your hair. The last snow on your hair, falling like a silent final prayer. I watched you fade into the cold night air, knowing things would never be what they were. The last snow on your hair, a memory I still carry everywhere. A goodbye dressed in winter's quiet stare. The last snow on your hair. If time could freeze that fragile moment still, I'd stand beside you on that lonely hill and catch the snow before it touched your skin, so you'd never leave the way you did back then. But seasons move and hearts get torn, and winter takes what can't be reborn. All I have is the way you stood there, with the last snow tangled in your hair. The last snow on your head, the last snow on your hair, drifting down like something rare. A picture painted in the midnight air, a final heartbeat we couldn't repair. The last snow on your hair, I close my eyes and you're still there. Even now the cold can't compare to the last snow on your hair. I whisper your name into the frozen night, hoping the snow might bring you back to sight. But love like ours was never built to wear more than the last snow on your hair. When the door closed behind you, the world didn't shatter, it just went quiet, too quiet. A silence colder than the snow outside. Your footsteps faded down the frozen street, a lonely rhythm I still hear repeat. The air felt heavier without your breath, a quiet winter speaking of your absence. The curtain shifted like a sigh, as if the room itself asked why. And all the warmth we ever knew collapsed into the silence that followed you. I stood there wishing you'd come back, but every second stretched to black. Your shadow vanished from the view, leaving only silence that followed you. The silence that followed you filled the walls with a hollow echo breaking through, a reminder I can't undo. The silence that follow you, wrap the night in shades of blue. No storm, no cry, no warning cue, just the silence that followed you. Kept ticking like a wound, every second deeper, every heartbeat doomed. I lit a candle just to feel some flame, but and fire felt cold, saying your name. Your picture on the table leaned like it knew the end, like it had seen the moment when you withdrew and left me with the silence that followed you. I replayed every look you gave, trying to find what I failed to say, but love can break without a cue, and all that's left is silence after you. The silence that followed you filled the walls with something true, a hollow echo breaking through, a reminder I can't undo. The silence that followed you, wrapped the night in shades of blue. That follow you. If I could scream your name into the sky, would it echo back or just drift by like snow that falls without a sound? A quiet heartbreak hidden ground. I hold the memories we broke into, but winter holds the bigger truth. Some goodbyes don't come with tears, only silence you can't unhear. The silence that followed you still shakes the windows I look through, a ghost that lingers in the hue of everything we knew. The silence that followed you is all I'm left to listen to, a frozen song that feels so true. That followed you, and even when the snow turns new, the world is quieter than it ever knew, because every breath I take feels blue in the silence.